Hello everyone, this is Tyler here. It's February 9th today, and I'm going to discuss with everyone the importance of pacing yourself. This is so important to all entrepreneurs out there and business people and anyone that's going into high stress type of areas where work is required consistently and 7 days a week. This is such an important lesson to learn at a young age. I myself have really struggled with this, especially as I've entered adulthood, and as time goes on, it becomes more difficult as habits become more ingrained, and you become more accustomed to a certain way of living and approaching matters. And it's very important that you understand that improvement does not happen by accident. Improvement is a process, and it's consistency and it's execution again and again and again. This is why people that often see entrepreneurs don't understand that at least half of the this process is simply consistency and execution. It's knowing why you're doing it and understanding the process. It sounds so cliche to say this, but this is really the core facet of this lifestyle, and that's what it ultimately boils down to: is a lifestyle that you're living and embracing it because you have to. And this is also why procrastination is something that's really often detrimental to an entrepreneur and someone who's really trying to get ahead. There's been very well known speakers and people that have gotten to the top in their fields, and they've always said that procrastination is one of the biggest impediments that would slow them down, and one of the areas that they learned to overcome early on in life. And this is so critical and important. When I was in high school, when I first started as a freshman, I had a teacher who used to tell us procrastination is the devil. It slows you down and it hinders you, and that's why it's often better to tackle something from the get go and get on top of it. That's I think the thing that really separates successful people from not successful people. And I'm not saying to tackle something if you're not mentally in it, but make an attempt to try to make headway with something, and just remember how long it takes to get somewhere. There's a 30-30 rule that's known often in business circles, and the 30-30 rule states that if you have a obligation or thing that needs to be done in 30 days, start working on it 30 minutes per day or per week before this time comes. So leading up to, you'll actually be ahead of your schedule rather than behind. And this is a great area to understand, to be ahead and just to continue moving with what you're working on. In my lifetime, I often was very, I wasn't behind, but I was probably right on pace. And as I get older, one of the things I notice is that one of the areas that really separates successful people is creating very good systems and processes to stay ahead. Thinking of life in different areas like a machine and keeping the machine flowing. With a factory, they have to keep processes in place for the future, and it's the same thing as a business person. You have to think ahead and constantly be executing with the end objective in mind. So hopefully you learned something here, and thank you.